LA Rams are still here on the road in Philadelphia for the divisional round after hammering Minnesota in the desert.
Play action, Stafford on the move, stops, finds his man, touchdown Williams.
They take on the Eagles for the second time this year. They are still Saquoning their way all over teams.
Barkley looking for a little block, gets it, Barkley now speed, cuts up the field. Barkley always a home run threat behind that offensive line.
So this is a rematch game. Philadelphia won handily Week 12 in LA 37-20. Couple things Rams have to try and correct to make round 2 more of a game. Their offensive stars weren't bad, but they went 0 for 8 on third down. Matthew Stafford took 5 sacks.
Stafford trying to escape, not going to do it. That's Milton Williams in there for the second time tonight.
And they have to come up with a way to play Philadelphia's stars better. A.J. Brown hit him for 109 and a TD. And holy Saquon, Batman, Barkley had a phenomenal year. His peak performance came against the Rams. 47 receiving yards, 255 rush yards.
He's at the 40, the 50, the 40. He's going to go again. He's going to go again. Touchdown, Saquon Barkley. Oh, my goodness.
Philadelphia's offense doesn't come in hot per se, but Saquon does. 100-plus yards, 7 of his last 8 games. Hit the Packers with 119, 4.8 per.
Here's Barkley. Uh-oh! He's going to take a slice. So quick. That's a classy move because that was a home run ball.
Philadelphia, a run-first offense. LA wasn't missing anyone when Barkley ran all over them either, and they didn't play running backs well in 2024 in general. Linebackers Christian Roseboom, Omar Spates in the spotlight. They were also south of average versus quarterback runs this season. Jalen Hurts doesn't always just pick up 1 yard with a little help from his friends. 36 rush yards in their wild card win.
Gary flushed him out, but Hurts going to turn it into a first down and more.
Rams didn't face a mobile quarterback last week. They took on Aaron Jones and Cam Akers. Mixed results. Gave up a 26-yarder to Akers. Held Jones under 4 yards per attempt.
Nobody close to him. And the biggest run of the game is Cam Akers.
Rams defense playing at a much higher level overall since their loss to Philadelphia. Have held their last 4 meaningful opponents under 10 points after holding Minnesota to 9 last week.
Pressure off the edge. Down goes Darnold, Kobe Durant.
Eagles, they face off with. Used to putting up 27 a game, come off a mild clunker, 22 points, with 7 somewhat gifted to them. 2 for 11 on third down, 1 for 4 in the red zone.
Hurts in trouble and he's taken down. Is that fumble or they say incomplete?
Question is, can the Rams play the run well enough to force Philadelphia into throwing more than they want, which would play into LA's defensive strength, its pass rush, which comes off a frenzied outing. Principal Rooney was on the phone with Sam Darnold's mom at the end of the night. Your son was planted 9 times for 82 yards.
Darnold can't let the ball go and takes another sack.
9 times? I have it right here in front of me. Can their fearsome foursome 2.0 show out back-to-back games? Braden Fisk, half a sack. Byron Young, 1.5. Kobe Turner, 2. Jared Verse took a fumble off a sack to the crib. They pressured Darnold 52% of the time. That's Brutus fat. Blitzed him 19% of the time. That's Olive skinny.
Picked up by Verse. Off to the races. And gone for the touchdown.
Hurts, he took 2 sacks on 21 pass attempts last week. Not great, part of his style too sometimes. Has taken 2+ sacks his last 4 straight full games.
Has time. Now some pressure, he's in trouble, and he is dropped. Rashad Gary.
Hurts and the Eagles' passing attack, the side piece to their offense. Some would say it's not worse per se, just used less often. Hurts only threw for 131 yards, just 6.2 yards per attempt, but no INTs, 2 touchdowns, good for a 111 rate, has been good for 100+ rate games, his last 3 straight full games.
Looking, throw it, end zone, caught for the touchdown, Jahan Dotson.
When you throw for 131 yards, not many pass catchers coming in feeling groovy. Look, A.J. Brown, stud receiver. He was supposed to meet up with his book club Monday, and you know what that's like. Karen's going to ask what you think the subtext to Chronicles of Narnia is, so you have to catch up.
You know, he's a little frustrated. Obviously, he hasn't seen too many balls today. He's going to read a little passage here.
I haven't seen too many people read books, but I've seen a quarterback eat a hot dog.
A.J., 3 targets, 1 catch, 10 yards last week. Just know he's gone from 0 to 60 as often as a McMurtry Sperling. Devontae Smith led Philadelphia in yards versus the Packers with 55. If you're new to the NFL, he's good too.
Here's Hurts, has a man at Smith. Devontae Smith needed that one.
My McMurtry Sperling's in the shop right now. At tight end, Dallas Goedert, who should apologize to Packers cornerback Carrington Valentine. I don't know his relationship status. I hope he's not married. Well, at least Goedert scored last week.
What a play by Dallas Goedert, ran right through Valentine for the touchdown.
Put that on the highlight reel.
A McMurtry Sperling goes 0 to 60 faster than any car, according to AI or the internet. Rams DBs that Brown will try and burn past held JJ to 58 yards, Jordan Addison to 29, held Darnold to under 7 yards per attempt, sub-80 rate, only one touchdown picked him off.
Slings it, and he's picked. Intercepted by Durant.
So now to the other Philadelphia advantage, which was their defense. They come in off a 4-takeaway outing, second best in points per game allowed in 2024, elite digits, held a high-scoring Green Bay offense to 10 points.
Zips one, that is intercepted. Zach Bond has it, and the Eagles take over.
LA's offense got off to a hot start versus Minnesota. Matthew Stafford was in rhythm, ended the night with 2 touchdowns, no INTs, a healthy rate, a nice 7.7 yards per attempt.
Under 20 to go, wide open. Allen touchdown.
But like his game against Philadelphia, where he had a similar stat line, the offense also had a similar stat line. Only accounted for 20 points, 2 for 8 on third down again. With their starters in place, LA's O-Face hasn't been responsible for 21 points in 4 straight games.
Broken up, incomplete, fourth down.
Have to monitor tight end Tyler Higbee's status. He left their win hurt, led them with 58 yards.
Higbee, what a catch. Can't do it any better than that, 23 yards.
Tutu Atwell didn't play. Demarcus Robinson, 23 yards. Cooper Kupp, 29.
Third down and 9. Stafford, Kupp, he makes a spinning grab.
That was Kupp's only target last week. Fewer than 4 targets, 4 straight games. Really weird. He's the Jan Brady in their offense. Puka, the Marsha, 9 targets versus Minnesota, 4 more than anyone else.
And finds Nakua. Big play to start the night for the Rams.
Just 44 yards though, so isn't rolling in off a big game. Philadelphia's still tough to throw on. At corner, Darius Slay, rookies Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, all stud material. Safeties, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Reed Blankenship. That group picked off Jordan Love 3 times a week ago, no touchdowns.
Going deep down the field into double coverage. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell, the 3rd pick of the day for Philly.
Philadelphia blew Stafford up 5 times in round 1, tied for 13th in sacks in 2024, 2 last week. The threats, Josh Sweat, Jalen Carter, Milton Williams, Nolan Smith. Smith with both Love bags.
Love in trouble. He is sacked.
Stafford has been much harder to round up as of late. 2 sacks to Minnesota's top shelf sack unit isn't bad. Only 4 sacks taken in his last 6 games.
He checks it down, Kyron, the catch at the 35.
The one guy that scared Philadelphia briefly in their win over Green Bay, Josh Jacobs, caught 3 passes for 40 yards, gave up 81 rush yards to him on 4.5 a carry and a TD.
On the give inside, Jacobs breaks the tackle. Straight ahead he goes. Josh Jacobs taking everyone with him.
Losing star linebacker Nakobe Dean did not help, puts pressure on their other star linebacker Zach Bond and Oren Burks, who stepped in for Dean. Their sights now set on Kyron Williams, 76 yards, 4.8 versus the Vikings, key component to their offense all year long.
And it's a big one, Kyron Williams down to the 21, ball comes out.
4th time these two have met in the playoffs, Rams up 2-1. We hit the 1989 game last time, so let's go 2001 this time. Winner goes to the Super Bowl to play some kid named Tom. Donovan McNabb, only 1 touchdown, he got picked off. And Andy Reid's squad could not stop Marshall Faulk, who scored twice, ran for 159 yards. Eagles made a game of it, but the greatest show on turf took a close one, 29-24.
Faulk running left, puts his head down. Touchdown, he's in. Touchdown, Rams. What a second half by the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. We ride the back, man.